Thanks for checking out the YouTube channel of APsprayarts. Hey guys, like the video, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you get told when I post a video. Tell all your friends to come watch my video, whether they like spray paint art or they don't like spray paint art, or they just, maybe they're Canadian. I'm Canadian, send them my way. Maybe they're a grandpa, I'm a grandpa, send them my way. Either way, help me grow the channel. But my sales pitch is not what you're here for. Hopefully you're here to watch me spray some paint and make some paintings. So, this is a big, giant moon thing. Yes, I'm that weird. You can also call it a planet if you want to. In my view, it was more of an orange moon. Doesn't make sense in the world of things, but, you know, orange moon it is. By the way, this is 1620 on poster board. So, I'm just doing layers on this moon. I had textured it up, and now I'm putting a little shadow in there. So as you can see, it's orange and yellow and all kinds of cool colors coming through. And then I'm doing shadow. I did a little black and then a little bit of orange, just to get it all in there and make it a little more real. Now doing the bottom stuff, just different kind of colors, layering it all out. A lot of doing spray paint art is doing the background, and then, or the, I guess the underpaint, and then you kind of got to pull it up as you texture it along. So these colors will eventually come through, and hopefully they will look amazing and great. So I put down orange and white first, and then a little black, and then I'm going to pull it up to make the rocks with some paper. Now for those who complain about spray paint art and say it's not art and say it's so much easy, you go ahead and try it. Yes, putting down paper and pulling it up, it is hunky-dory, but if you want to get this right texture, the right shape, you've got to play with it, and you've got to be able to practice and get it perfect. So that black down the middle is for a waterfall. So you put down the waterfall, it comes out a whole lot better than if it was the rocks and stuff. Now I cover up my moon so I can do the sky, which I probably should have done before doing the bottom part, but it's getting done, right? I want to do a different color for the sky instead of just doing like black like most things. So a little purples and stuff. To be honest, this painting was done over a year ago, so I'm just kind of winging it with this voiceover as you guys watch it. And a little black up top, as if the sky is getting darker and you're still got the blue from the sun and purple and all that stuff, and then some stars up top that would be just showing above this moon. So hopefully you've seen some of my videos and hopefully you've enjoyed what I do. You'll notice that I don't do that much space stuff or planet stuff. It's mostly because I don't feel I'm great at it. There's lots of other artists out there who are really good at doing planets and space and all that stuff. I don't know that I'm one of them. I need a lot more practice. Here we go, putting in the tops of the rocks. And again, this is earlier on in my painting career, so to speak. So it's not exactly perfect. And I'm coming in with a bonsai tree. I personally, I'll tell you before it's even out there, I don't like this tree. I should have started from the bottom and curved up, because you can start thick and then go thinner as you go up. I don't like the curves of it. I know. I've watched Karate Kid a billion times. Bonsai trees are all completely different. And I'm the artist, so I'm going to be the hardest on myself for this. Other people, I'm sure, like this. I am not a big fan of it. Also wasn't a big fan that wasn't carving out that well. Which is because this is on canvas. And canvas is a little harder to carve out than poster board. Poster board is pretty easy. I was not a fan of it because it's hard to see. It is better in the finished product, but you'll see that. And here I come in with some greenery. I'm using a brush made out of a napkin. I will show you how to do that sometime. And I'm using different colors of green and I think yellow in there as well, just to get the greenery down. And then I'm putting some greenery where there are no branches, and then I will put in the branches afterwards, just to try and get full shape of the tree all over the place. So as you can see, now that the greenery is in there a little bit, the tree is starting to look a little better. But I still got to get the whole trunk part right. It doesn't really curve right. It's kind of weird. And I'm underneath a little clear coat there so that I can try and scrape out more of the tree. And try to get the parts that are holding the greenery up. Some of this is hard to see, so I apologize for that now. Feel free to throw stuff at me in the comments, but it's there. And you'll see it in a little bit when I try to do the bottom ones. Because the top of the moon is so light, so you can see it right there, it's hard to see where I'm scraping out the paint. But here I come in on that one, and you can see that one a whole lot better, scraping it out. Since this is a long video and you're watching me try and scrape out these branches and stuff, let's talk about bonsai trees and the Karate Kid. What do you think of it? It was my favorite movie as a kid, still is my favorite movie. My grandson, who's turning 5 soon, it's even his favorite movie. He likes to watch it all the time. He calls it Daniel, though. And what do you think of the show, the Cobra Kai? Hopefully the new season will be out in the new year, and we'll be able to enjoy it and see the final end of the Daniel and Johnny saga. But if you've been following the Karate Kid news, Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan are trying to find somebody to be the next Karate Kid in a movie that they're going to be doing together. That is going to be awesome. So you're going to have Daniel from the original Karate Kid, and then you're going to have Mr. Miyagi from that awful remake that they did years ago. But it's Jackie Chan. Do you think anybody has told Ralph Macchio yet that Jackie Chan does his own stunts, so then other people in the movie have to do their own stunts, so that he's going to be this guy in his 50s doing stunts and stuff? You think? I wish him the very best with that upcoming movie. I'm going to look forward to it, and I'm going to go see it. So here I come in carving in some rocks into the cliffside stuff. And some bushes up above. I'm not really a fan of the cliffs I used to do back on these paintings. I think I do that much better now. I've done a lot more practice and learning. But I do love the way these green came out here. Super bright. Good contrast with the lighter colors. And then, of course, here comes the waterfalls. Waterfalls, again, are not as easy as it seems. Yes, you got to put the white across and pull it down. But as you can see there, I'm not very even. I wasn't great when I started out. And then sometimes you get it to go nice and down. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes it looks like that, where you got one came down first, another one came down after. But you got to leave it sometimes and get on to other stuff. So putting in some more greenery around my cliffs. Whether you're using napkin brushes or foam brushes or regular paint brushes, try different techniques. Try to move it in different kind of directions and stuff to make different kinds of plants. And then here I come in with a different color, and I didn't like that very much, so I came back in with orange to try and get a different kind of plant structure in there. And basically covering up that whole cliffside because I really didn't like it. And I also wasn't a fan of my roots, so I'm covering up the roots with some other plants. So did I mention to like this video and subscribe? I know my videos are kind of long, some of them. If you don't like that, let me know in the comments. I can't fix things if you guys can't tell me what you don't like and do like. I know I have a couple friends who like to put my videos on in the background and they don't even watch them and they just listen to my voice because I seem to have this very calming voice, which is cool. Hi Mom, hi Jen, hi guys. Hope you're enjoying this. And to hide the top of my waterfall, putting in even some more trees and a different kind of green in there. And having the green fall over the waterfall. So as if the waterfall somehow is coming from underneath the bonsai tree. Hopefully that all makes sense. It could happen. Maybe there's just a hole in the hill. I don't know. And then I draw in some plants with my palette knife. Sometimes you don't need to just paint stuff. You can just carve it in with your palette knife. Little splash for the waterfall so you know it's hitting something. And then I'm going to come in with some black on the edges just to kind of darken it up. Try and get rid of all the little edges to the trees and everything. What do you think of this one? It doesn't look too bad, right? It looks pretty good. Considering at this time I was only a couple months in. Here's a Siggy in the corner. 22. And there's our finished product. So let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, comment. Do something great for yourself.